Forever Florida, zip lines and adventures in the wild. Forever Florida is a little park near St. Cloud, Florida, and they've got quite a few different packages and adventures you can go on, horseback riding, even roundups if you want to participate. And then they got a wild coach adventure, which is like a big swamp buggy. But today we're going to be doing just the zip line adventure. So with that, we started out headed in the entrance here. And it's a little short ride in, probably maybe a mile or so, and I'll speed things up and we'll head into the park here. All these buildings on the left, I believe, belong to the ranch operations, and then a lot of the staff people. This is a 4,700 acre tract of land. They call it an eco ranch and a wildlife conservation land. Now, as we're headed in here, we'll come up behind a little minivan that's slowed down on the road, and they spotted a peacock there. Right as we go across the cattle guard, you see the peacock there on the right. And I see they got some construction work here doing, looks like they're trimming bushes. This is kind of typical Florida. Palm trees, small oaks, and a lot of pasture lands. It's nothing like you would see up north, very flat land, and a lot of cattle. Florida is the third largest cattle producing state in the United States, and actually about 20 miles down the road, we've got the third largest ranch in the entire United States, Deseret, which is around 300,000 acres. Now we're coming into the main parking area here, and then we'll step into the main building and where you purchase your tickets, and I'll do a little pan around to there, and then we'll be going out and taking a ride out to where the zip lines are. Zip lines consist of about 10 tall towers, and the venture that we're going to be on today consists of 7 separate zip lines. They have different kinds. They have one they call a panther pounce, which you jump off a 65-foot tall platform, and then they have a roller coaster. They call it a zipline roller coaster, only one in the United States. And that you can go on their website and see what that's all about. Here's inside the main building, and then there's a restaurant there. Off as you see to the right, it's a kitchen, and we got there. We had hoped to go on an 11 o'clock trip, but they were booked up. We had to wait an hour, which is fine. That's the counter. Everybody's there buying their tickets, and they got a set of scales at the end of the counter that they weigh everybody. Make sure you weigh enough and not too much. And then those computer screens you see straight ahead, where the younger participants need to sign off on waivers, and the parents need to sign off for them too for liability issues. Unfortunately, I put my little panning unit up on top of a display counter, and I see it looked a little dusty and full of cobwebs up there. So this is the inside. They make some nice sandwiches there. They're homemade. It's not something that they throw in a microwave, so it's not bad. Now we venture outside now and get on these. They call them swamp buggies. It's like a bus, but it's all jacked up, and they said it's a 15-minute ride out to where the zip lines are located. So I'll speed things up here and let you enjoy the scenery on the way out. The driver, he slows down right along in here. He spotted an alligator on the other side of that drainage ditch. He's pointing it out to everyone. And those bars you see driving across in several spots in the road, those are cattle guards. Basically the big pipes or bars that stretch across in a framework. Cattle won't cross them because they can't tell if there's a big hole there or step in there or something like that. So that makes things a lot easier having to get out and open and close gates all the time. Also nice scenic drive. It's probably I guess 2 or 3 miles ride back here. Now as we go around the corner here, you'll see right straight ahead a little fence penned in area. That's where they go out and they'll trap wild hogs, and they'll keep them in this fenced in area, and I guess they probably sell them off. Florida, like Texas, has a real problem with the wild hog population down here. The ranchers consider them a real pest because they totally destroy pasture land in that, and they're a real nuisance, and we're just literally overrun with them. Now you see some horses there on the left in the pasture as we go by. And that road's not really pink if that's what's showing up in the video. I guess that's what YouTube does to it when it compresses all the files. Well, here's one swing gate. One of the guys had to get down and open it up for us. Here he slows down. We're going under some power lines. One of the guys had him stop and said, "Well, there's the zip lines, and don't worry." He says, "We turn off the power when you go right down to them, and we'll turn the power back on." And then he says, "Please avoid the transformers." The guy was a little bit of a comedian, but it's kind of funny. Some people were a little unsuspecting. Okay, we're pulling up around the corner here, and we'll be coming to the stop, and everybody will be disembarking and walking into the pavilion where we'll get everybody in their harnesses, get ready to go.
You want to take it?
Take your time, watch your step down, guys. Hold on the handrails. Nice and easy, no rush.
And then you're going to tighten the shoulder straps. Tighten it to where the blue loops about around your belly button, ladies, guys. You might want it 2 inches below your belly button.
So we do take your picture.
There was our 2 boys that teamed up to go on the rides today, and Mom is nervously taking photos. I guess they want to make sure they got a before photo and again afterwards. Now, we didn't go on the zip line, but because we were going back in that area, we all had to wear a helmet, so we were taking some photos of what everybody had to look like. And they rent GoPro cameras there. I brought mine. I had mine on my boys, and his friend's dad rented one. And it's not bad. I think it was $22, and then when you get all done, they give you the memory card out of the camera and the adapter size, so you can just take it home, plug it right in your computer. And you can buy a package of photos. I see those for $33. And they take about 130, 140 photos, and they give it to you on a thumb drive, brand new thumb drive. So you take that home. Now we're back. We walked over to where this tower is. I think the tower is like 71 feet tall. We didn't go up on the tower. I didn't feel like climbing up there if we were allowed to anyway. But that's where they start out at.
And up, and up.
Are you ready? Let's go.
Pay attention, sir.
Now this video was taken with the GoPro Hero 4. I had it in 4K high resolution. And then as he goes down through, then I'm on the ground videotaping with my new camcorder. I got a Sony FDR AX100. So after he completes, then I'll come back and show a clip that was taken from my camera. It was a little difficult because I'm looking up with a bright white sky behind everything, so it's hard to get a decent exposure. Of course, everybody's having a ball, screaming and hollering. I'm surprised it's quite a safe operation. You notice they got twin lines, and the harness everybody wears has a big strap on the back, and then they got two rolling clips that they hang on the wires themselves. And when we get to the other platform, the first thing the guy does is grab that strap on your back and hook you to another anchor before he disconnects the two that you're rolling on. And then when they start down the other side, they hook up those two rollers and then disconnect you from the anchor point. So it's quite safe. You're always tethered and making sure nobody will fall off. And usually when they start out, one of the guides will go over first, then everybody else follows, and the last guide will come from behind. So they got somebody to catch you and somebody to make sure that everybody is left and made it across. We stayed behind here waiting for the guys to come back. And over there, another group was at this tower next door, or right next to us. This is the Panther jump, and I think it's 68 feet tall. And these people jump off this and decelerate coming down. One of the gals that was up there, I think it took her 10 or 15 minutes to be able to jump. We thought she was going to have to climb back down. But she finally, everybody egged her on, and she finally made it. Now this gal, I thought she was going to have a heart attack there. There were several groups there during the day.
I'm not pushing nobody.
And here we are, we're headed back on another stretch through the zip line.
How old are you guys, like 14?
16.
Oh,
We're
I
exactly
didn't.
a week apart.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't say how old are you guys.
Yes, you said you
No.
were like 15. You're like 15. She was like actually 16.
That's not saying how old are you guys, and I wasn't paying attention
All right,
to
well
you.
we're 16 years old.
I figured you'd have a big since you like carry your life around with you. Good. Yep.
Her life is her fun. Woo!
Woo!
Why are you turning out there? You
I don't know.
don't know how to drive? Sit down. Way!
Oh, shoot.
Way!
Just say-
Turn around. Face me.
Yeah, reach. Alright, man, you go ahead. Go for it.
Alright, turn around. Excellent, nice and
Now this one here, they had everybody start off backwards. So that must have been a really eerie feeling. I think you're falling off. You can't see where you're going for a while.
Let's go.
No. Ready, zip! Alright.
Bye, y'all.
Woo!
Go. Hey, Thomas, wall boiler be climbing out here? Yes, sir. I actually have the contract.
zip line been going with the straps that tight? Zip in! You're good. Alrighty. Ready, zip! Zip in! Very good. Woo!
So bad. Woo!
Oh my god.
So then it went from like a spin around for me, went from like a jealousy to like there's a butterfly.
Now this here is the next to the last line, and it's the longest one. You can hear them from a long ways off. Those rollers make a real singing sound going down those cables, and it seems to go on and on forever.
Alright, what point are you gonna
The staff has a photographer down here at the bottom at these last two zip lines taking a lot of photos. They're having everybody do all these crazy poses as they're sliding down through here, and you'll see
As many as I can.
some of the
if
antics
possible.
in the photos that we have compiled here at the end of the video.
good?
Work it!
And you'll see the photographer there in the blue shirt, and I'm standing at the bottom of the tower with my camcorder, and I'll be playing back those clips right after this.
Alright, better pose.
Bobby.
Oh, that's gotta be Hayden showing off.
Oh no, we love each other. That's
Yeah.
good for him. He's going on style.
That was good. That was good.
Alright, better pose. Hey dude, some of those motors look rough.
I know.
Looks like it's gonna break, man. Guys, just so you know, if you got any photos of me, my lawyer will be contacting you.
Alright guys, right in the middle of the sign, get close together, act like you like each other. A little bit over this way, a little bit, there we go. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
They're hooked together.
Guys, check this out. If you come across, you bust out a Victoria's Secret, and your head hits that tree to the left, your Victoria's no longer a secret, and she's gonna be bust wide open. Alright? Definitely not model material once you get over there.
You can see the two towers, actually the three towers there in the background. That's where they started off from, and the roller coaster zip line is on the furthest tower, and unfortunately I didn't get any video of people going on there.
Is it? No.
We gotta go back up the stairs.
Again.
You're good. Down for me. The way. Right down there for me.
Yeah, the guy needs to go to the beach to get tan.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm winding things up here with these last two really short clips, and then we'll go through all the slideshow. So I hope you enjoyed the video, found it interesting at least, and maybe something you'd like to try sometime. I do have a longer version of this. It's a full 58 minutes. I made this in shorter. I think it's a little less than 25 minutes to make it easier to view. So again, if opportunity, you like it, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up and a like, and hope you come back to see some more.
ZipLine, guys, ready? 1, 2, 3.
I think it would be